All right, guys, welcome to episode number 24. And today we will continue from our last session. And in our last sessions, what we did was the RPC client, right? So, and then I also recommend you to get the Active Directory Pentest course. And in the Udemy, you can also find that information in the chat section as well. I hope you will enjoy that. And if you want to any kinds of discount, I always recommend you to get the discount code from the Discord. So, and then once you get that, you will able to get heavy discount. If you want to look forward for the Discord, I'm also recommending you guys to get that sessions as well. All right. So, and hopefully everything will be work out for you guys. And if you guys want anything information that is related to the course, let me know in the comment section and chat section. I will always happy to answer those questions regarding to and also let me put that in the my Discord channel. And all right, so now I am gonna put that in this. So any questions regarding to this channel, I always recommend you guys to make sure that taking the advantage of that course. Okay, so the and then if you haven't liked or subscribed to this channel, and I highly recommend you guys to make sure that you subscribe and like, share, so other people will get that information as well. So last time, I don't know if you guys remember from the section where we did the different kinds of enumeration for the Linux, and we also enumerate that few things from the PC3 and the domain control as well. And if you feel comfortable doing the enumeration for Linux, if you can, and then also if you are looking for any kinds of pen testing or any kinds of information that is related to the enumeration for Linux, I highly recommend you to take these live sessions. Stay connected with me. And the other thing I want you to help me also is the share to this live. Okay, once you share this live, people who need that, they will also get that the live session as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this session, and let's look forward for the Active Directory Pentest. Okay. So the first thing, what I'm gonna do here is I will continue from our last sessions, which I left. So the first thing I will do for the Linux enumeration for Linux, I will do so we can also do the domain enumeration as well. So like I said, you can do this. So let me put that in the comment section. So if you go to this, what I recommend is I'm gonna use the nmap for the session. Okay, so in the nmap sections, what I'm gonna do is nmap-p port 88 is a Kerberos, You can change anything if you want it, 445 or 88 or 363 or whatever, right? The port, and then the dash script equals to Carbos enumeration users. Anything that is user Carbos user, that will script, and then that find the will call for the script with the Carbos. And the scripting, also known as the user real am is lab or local, and then the IP address that I have in my domain controller. So 192.168.35.99. So that is the my domain controller. It could be different to yours, okay? And then if you guys want anything, or if you guys have any questions, feel free to put in the chat section. I'm happy to help you, okay? And then the other way you can also find to this is I always want to give me 1 second. I'm just curious because let me check one thing. All video, where I am live. Okay, let me check. I need to double check the supposed to be live there. There we go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. And then anything that you guys wanted from the from the Nmap, so you can do it, because Nmap is super important for. And then anything that you guys wanted, anything you want, that is the in the port section, because I will show you some of the other trick as well, so you can find that trick. I'll put in the chat section as well. So basically what I'm going to do here is the scripting for the enumeration Carbos user. Okay, let's make sure that we are able to ping that. Okay, ping 192.168.35.99. So 99 is our domain controller. Just want to make sure that, and let me go ahead and execute this. So okay, so let's do the same thing, enumeration. And the other thing I want to show you, the interesting part is there like a lot of information regarding to the Nmap, so I can show you guys how you want to get that information in the resource section as well. So what I recommend you to let me put in the chat, hold on. All right, so here you go. And this is a script I am gonna put in the chat section. Okay, yeah, just make sure that you are able to get that. Okay, so I'm gonna put that in the chat section here, and port dash enumeration. Okay, and so just change this. Okay, so because I don't know, YouTube may get that some sort of the scripting. I don't know. Just make sure that once I put that script in the chat section, I don't know if it will detect. So just put there. Okay, and the other way you can also find the so now you see this, right? It's because we are scanning the report with the 99, and if you see right here, port 88 TCP is open for the Carbos, and Carbos enumeration users are discovered right here. So user at lab.local, administrator at lab.local, and admin at lab.local. Those are the 3 users that are Carbos principal. So, and then the other way you can also find that information from the there are like different types of tools you can use that for the enumeration, but basically Nmap is a free tool where you can find that pretty much freely in the in the Kali Linux itself. And the other thing I want to show you is the regarding to the Nmap. So Nmap is one of the most important tools for the any kinds of, either you are pursuing the pen testing, or if you are, working for the cybersecurity courses, and if you are a system administrator, network administrator, whatever you are. So that is pretty much for everybody. Okay. And then the other thing I want to show you is the the Nmap with the board. And let me show you one thing. This is very, very interesting for me, and I might it might help you as well. So the other thing I want to show you is the Nmap dash script equals to SMB is the SMB is the one of the protocol that help us to access the file resources from the Kali or any kinds of Linux to the Windows. Okay, so that is the way you can do that. And then the security mode with the, because this is the script that we are calling for the Nmap. Okay, so script equals to smb2 dash security dash mode NSE is the if you go to the Nmap web page, you can find that information here. Hold on, let me go to Nmap. Okay, right, so hold down, let me connect to the internet and we'll see. All right, so let me refresh. I'm connected, and what I can do is Nmap with the command. You can go to the official site first, and once you get the official site, you can do the like cheat sheet or something like that. If you want the cheat sheet, I can provide you as well, but you need I need your email address to send it out. Okay, so now you can see here is the download section, reference guide, and all those fun stuff. And also, Nmap is used for different types of movies. You can find that this is so cool, right? So these are the movies that are used for the movies where they are like trying to, pretending the hackers or something like that. You can find as all those, name here. Okay, so now let's go back to the book, and once you go to the book, you will go a little further down and you'll see half of the content is available free, online edition and chapter exclusive, all those fun stuff. If you click on that, you'll see with the chapter here, so with the table of contents, and you can find the example here and you can go from there. So if, let's say for example, if you need any kinds of let me find SMB. Okay, SMB 445, and you can do that way as well, or if not, then you can do right here TCP sync, and then UDP ping, and all those fun stuff, right? Say pro port. So let's wait for that, and you can find the examples here as well. So you can see nmap-sl 500 blah blah blah, all those fun stuff, you can see it. But however, that is the reference for you. Let me put in the resource section in the chat section as well for you guys, and I will put this one here. Hey guys, don't forget to like, okay, like and share, because this is very helpful for me, for you guys, because I'm providing the free guidance for you, so that will help other people as well to engage. Okay, any kinds of information, if you want it, let me know in the comment section, and so on and so forth. Okay, All right, so now let me go back to yeah, I'm streaming in the different types of platforms right now. If you guys want to join in the Twitch, or you can join to the Rumble, or you can join to the YouTube as well. So I'm broadcasting right now in the three different platforms. So that will help. Okay. All right, let's go back to our lab. And this is the model where you can find it. And you can, if you go to a little further down, you can find the model as well. TCP pingering method. Oh boy, why is kicking me out? Okay, so let's wait for connection one more time. Yeah, some reason is my internet is kicked me out. I mean, this is virtual, so it can be interesting. So all right, so now you will go this, and then you'll find a lot of information. You can research on that. Okay. All right, so let's go back to here, and then 445 is a port. Okay, so because before doing this, let me show you one thing. So let me do the they're like for myself, you're looking for different resources, and if you're also looking for the information that you really needed, and this is really interesting for everybody, because if you're in the cybersecurity world, this kind of be you need to know the commands, and you need to put that commands in the notes section, because that's what I keep reminding you guys to put the charity tree, because charity is one of the tools inbuilt in the Kali. So that is a notes section. You can put the screenshot, you can put the command, all those fun stuff. But however, like other tools for in the online as well. So like not I'm sponsoring, but Nose on AI, Google knows, and other tools. There are like a Keep Notes and OneNote, all this fun stuff. Whatever you prefer, you can just go ahead and do it, because I put the cherry tree for my notes section here. So okay, so so give me 1 second. Let me find my tools here. Yeah, I'm just trying to find my tools. Hold on, okay. All right, so now so it will be easier for me. All right, so now let me put you one thing here. So the first thing what I recommend you to do it is put the nmap, normal nmap, and the IP address with the subnet mask with 24. 24 is a class C IP address for the IP range. They're like a class, B class, C class, D and E. D and E are reserved for in future use, but heavily in the local network, class C/24 is useful. But if you go bigger and bigger, and then it will be /20, /18, /16. It will go lower and lower. But you can find the IP addresses, subnet masks, course in the internet everywhere, so you can find that. And then if you do enter, it will scan everything. So everything means whatever inside the network, whatever inside the network, they are live and actively making the connection. That will find everything inside the Kali Linux, okay, with using the tools and map. Okay. All right, so let's wait for the result. Okay, and again, while we're waiting for a result, I want you guys to make sure that please follow me and subscribe my YouTube channel, and subscribe my Rumble, and also go ahead and follow me in Twitch, so you can find a lot of information there. I'm happy to help you, and I also put the Discord channel in my comment section, so you can find that, the Discord. Okay, and if you need any kinds of other information, let me know. All right, so now let's go back to our lab. Wait for, so you will see a lot of stuff. Okay, and also just make sure that while you are scanning like whole network, maybe sometime like the firewall may be detected. So because just make sure that you are aware, because the reason I'm telling you is like there are like multiple time that was blocked, and then I was not aware because inside the enterprise network, they specifically block the port inside the network because the reason is they don't want to expose everything in the network. So that's what's usually like if they are trying to go act outside of the network, so they're like we need to enable that port, and maybe like IP sweeping kind of thing. IP sweeping is like we're trying to sweep everything, and you can maybe detected by the firewall. So okay, so that's why I recommend you to put that little bit by little bit. So first, once you scan this one, so you'll see, let's see right now. So nmap scan report is for this, right? So this is the domain. So if you see for this one, if you need the you can do the NS lookup. So let me try that. Okay, so this is the first step you have to do it. Okay, so now I don't know if it will resolve the DNS name, but that should be fine. But however, if you go to the PC3, you will find that. Okay, if you go to command prompt and you can do CMD, NS lookup, and once you do NS lookup, you will see this, and you'll find okay. And you can do the same thing here as well, and so now you can do CMD here, and you can run this and do NS NS lookup, and you can do, and okay, so still not resolving here, but let's see. And because we need to make sure that the NS lookup is working. Okay, so NS lookup usually like it won't work until you properly configure. So I'm not worried about that right now. So but the goal to show you is the this is the IP address for the or you can do exit from here and IP config. You can see this is the 99 here, and you can do domain host name. So you'll see DC2, right? So and then you can see this same thing here, IP config /all. Okay, and now you will see this right here, DNS server. Okay, so that's what the I configure here. And in the domain controller, you will see 53 port is open and port 80 is open. You'll see all those open port, and LDAP is open port, 389 and the 445. That's what I was scanning here, right? So this is the open port. So 445 is Microsoft, and then the Kerberos KPD pass and all those fun stuff here. And this is the whole reason I want to make sure that. And if you go a little further down, 104 is my PC3 IP address, and you'll see OpenSSH is there, and 135 is there, 139, all those fun stuff here. Let's do one thing first. So, and let's scan first with the 445, okay? And we'll see. All right, guys, what's up? Any questions for me? If you have any questions for me, please put in the chat section. Okay, or you can also join the Discord as well. So yeah, if you want to join the Discord, feel free to join. Okay. And then I already put the Discord link in the chat section as well. All right, guys, what's up? What's going on? So I'm just waiting for the result. Okay, so that's why I'm waiting there. And then let me put in the comment sections with the Twitch. All right, here we go. And all right, so there are a lot of stuff. Or if you, let's say for example, if you don't want to do whole scanning, so you can do 99, and you can also put the specific IP address with space and 192.168.104. You can do that ways too. So that will be easier for like if you're trying to scan it by locally or internally. So you can put the IP address or range. Range is like whole, it will scan everything. But if you put a specific IP, it will only scan for that IP address. Okay. All right. So now let's go to the result. All right. So now if you see there is 199 and there is the 104. Okay. So that means you can find, I'm just scanning 445, okay, just make sure that. And you will see 445 is open for 99, and also in the meantime SMB2 is enabled, and SMB signing enable and require for domain controller. In the meantime, you'll see 104 is required, enable and require. So now that means what we can try and what we can do is we can let's put this in the notes section, and we'll revisit that later on. Okay, so go ahead and do that. And so the other way you can also do is let's say for example, if you don't want to put the notes section, then you can do like, okay, I can create them a directory and I can put everything there. You can do that as well. So let's say if you want to put any kinds of directory here, so you can do mkdir, and mkdir you can do nmap with the nmap underscore live. Okay, so now you can create that. So you'll see ls, and you can do ls, and you can do nmap underscore live. You can do ls. You can see now you are in the ls, right? So that's why I like the way and then you can do ls here. There's nothing right now, so let's go back and let's run one thing. So let me copy this and paste it here. So basically you can export that information to the text file. Okay, so now what does this mean, right? So you need to understand this. So sc basically nmap is the, that's the command, and sc is the default script. Whatever it is, you just find that, and then you can change this IP address, and you can change this one as well. So let's go ahead and change it. Okay. 192.168 and 168 35 dot I'll do 104 first. Okay, and then you can do inside the pc3 you can do nmap.txt. okay, so let's do that first because this is my pc3 here, and once you do that, and it will export all those details. But before doing that, let me show you one thing. Okay, let's go ahead and do the, sometime it is really interesting, so make sure that that is there, and let's wait for the result. Okay. All right, so how's everything, guys? All right, guys, thank you for likes and thank you for sharing. I really appreciate it. If you haven't like and share, please go ahead and like and share. And also, if you want to the discount code for the Udemy course, so which I have published already, this currently is $45, but I can provide you the discount code so you can get more or less. There's a lot of tools here, you can find that. Okay, so yeah, let me know in the Discord. You can join the Discord and you can connect me there. All right, so now let's go back to our lab session. So you'll see here, so port 22, you'll see the information here, and then this is the GitHub repository that was I installed it, and 35 port, all this fun stuff. And this is also remote is enabled. Interesting. So that means we can make that port. Okay, so now remember I mentioned you about the IP address that was there. So DNS is PC3, so you can run the same thing in the 99 and you will get that DNS fully qualified domain name. And if you go a little further down, you will see the HTTP and SMB2, SMB time, clock skew, and SMB discovery. And this is the operating system is Windows 10 Pro and Windows 10. So a lot of stuff, right? So now you can export that. Okay, so now what I'm interested is I'm interested in the exporting to the PC3 with the nmap.txt. okay, so now this all will export to this txt file. Okay, so and then you can you don't have to necessarily put the nodes here, so or you can just I don't want to do it because you can put that nodes there. So let me go ahead and export it and I'll show you. Okay. And that will be this will be easier. Also, you can just find our grep, or you can use the grep tool. So if you're looking for any kinds of like context inside the PC3, you can filter it out as well. Okay, any questions, guys? Yeah, I don't see likes. Go ahead and like and share this YouTube video and Twitch, and then the Rumble as well, please. Yeah, any questions, let me know in the chat sections. I am happy to answer and happy to help you. Okay, all right. Okay, all right, so now it is done. So let's go ahead and do one thing. So you can see ls and you'll see that right now what you can do ls, and you can do in the ls you can do or cat, you can do it in PC3. So you can do that and you can pipe this out and space pipe out grep. All right, so for example, if you want to see only pc3 and a lab dot local, you can grep that as well, because that will filter it out. You don't have to necessarily do it. Without this, you'll see a lot of information, kind of this, right? So this will see you there. But if you filter it out with that, and you can do grep, and once you do grep, you can put the pc3 or anything, that information that you are looking for. Okay, for example, there sometimes it's really important that you need the password you want to, like, okay, so that's all. And then if you see, because this is a pc3 grep, and you will see all those pc3 is in the red. Okay, and then this is very helpful. And let's say, for example, if you want to filter it out any kinds of windows, and let me copy this, and you can do the windows, okay, and paste it here. Okay, and now we will see, okay, so windows is here. Okay, 135, 139, 445, all those fun stuff. And let's say, for example, if you want to use a port, we can do 135, grep 135, and you will see this information. Okay, all right. So yeah, please like and share this live, so people who need, that will help other people as well. So I'll go live tomorrow as well. So if you haven't joined the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord as well. So once I go live, I'll put that information to the Discord as well. So usually I do this, and there are a lot of people's right here, so you can join and feel free to ask questions. Okay, so give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay. All right. So, what's going on? Hello, can you explain, how can I attack a Wi-Fi network with the protected firewall or Fortinet company? Anybody who knows watching this, you can technically, but I can't explain that here. I do have a lot of video that are in my YouTube channel, so you can find that information there. So yeah, just go ahead and join the Discord. So I will provide you in the Discord if you're looking the Wi-Fi. But behind that, you Yeah, this is live. Sorry. I was trying to use the Wi-Fi. Yeah, you can use that, but there is the other way you can do that as well. Yeah, you can use the Wireshark. You can do Wi-Fi Lite, like for example, I do have here. Let me show you. But this is the out of topic, but just in case I'm showing you here, okay? So you can find this one, friend Wi-Fi, right here. Okay, so you can do that. So you can find this one, and you can try that also. Okay, and I mean, you need for this one, you need the external Wi-Fi adapter. So give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so it was asking for the Wi-Fi adapter necessary. Yeah, you need the Wi-Fi adapter for that. So I cannot help you because I cannot help you on that. I can definitely help you to give you the video. I do have already published in the YouTube, so you can find that. Okay. If not, then I can definitely find somewhere. Maybe it is also in the Facebook, my page, so we can find there. But I cannot help you on that because I'm not legally authorized for that. So, but I can provide you the video. Okay. All right. Cool. So yeah, go ahead and join the Discord. So you can get that information there. I can provide you later on. Thank you so much for joining Discord, and any questions, feel free to put in the chat, okay, so I can answer that chat in sections. Okay. All right, so let's go to our lab, because in today's lab we are exploring the Windows pen testing in the Kali Linux. And we are also exploring the different types of technique and tools from the Kali Linux. Okay, so in the Kali Linux you can definitely find a lot of tools, but you can also be aware of using that tools and make sure that you are feel comfortable using different types of tools and technique for the Active Directory pen test. And also, if you're looking for any kinds of course, I have already published the Active Directory pen testing with the Kali Linux in practical lab, because there is nothing theory on that. You can just practically hack on it. I do have put some of the resources there as well. You can find the resources on it, and this will definitely help you to build your career in the cybersecurity. Okay. And the other way you can also find that is, I can provide you the link if you want it, and also you can find it the Discord as well, because you see it is like a lot of people's joined already. So if you see right here 116, 16 people's joined already. And then because the reason I'm showing you is this might be help you as well. So I published in almost like a week ago, and there was like 1100 people joined, so that will help you definitely. I can provide you discount code as well if you want it, because this is almost like $45, but I can provide you discount like maybe $10-20. So okay, yeah, let me in the comment section if you want it. Okay, all right, so let's go back to our lab sections. And the other way you can also do here is the other thing you can do is, let me show you the commands, the other commands. So now let's do the 339, which is the remote configuration for that. Okay, 104. So we can do this, and the nmap dashboard is 3389. If you go back here, you'll see that 3398 port as well for the remote section. And so if you see, this one is the remote section, and you can do the next sessions. I will do the MSF console for the MS exploit. The exploitation for that, so I can show you definitely there, but tomorrow you have to join the live sessions as well. Okay, so that's P, and then 3389 port is for remote desktop, and that's script with the RDP information encryption, and this is my IP address for the PC3. Okay, so always remember that if you are trying to do any kinds of information that you are looking for, I'm always happy to answer those questions. Okay, all right, so now let's go ahead and hit enter, and once you hit enter, you will see the result. And just keep in mind though, if you always putting your effort, and if you find anything, any vulnerability or any kinds of information, just make sure that you copy and paste it to your notes section so you can export, and then you can do offline research, okay, later on. And then let's explore the remote sessions. Okay, so in the remote sessions, you'll see the SSL is success, and then the credit early authentication is also success, and then the NLA is also success. But the one thing I can show you is, let me, for example, if I disable the remote sessions, for example, if I need to disable the remote session, because if you check mark this one, this is the network level authentication. Okay, this is recommended. People usually don't do that, and if you do this and if you rescan that, you won't able to see SSL. Okay, so let me show you what that means. So again, so if you're new to this channel, please like, share and subscribe. So 100% that will be beneficial for you, and don't forget to join the Discord. And if you're looking for any kinds of course, definitely I can provide you the discount code for the this one, this Active Directory, because this is the I published recently, like weeks ago, and there are like 100 and almost like 1100 peoples are taking advantage of that. Just make sure that. Okay. All right, so in this lab we have the environment where we are trying to pen test the Active Directory. So that's the whole region you're here, and that's what I'm doing. And then if you see my the chat, so we can find that information. Okay. Yeah. So now if you see you don't have the SSL right now. Okay. So and then let's go back here so you'll see it. And the other one you can also do if you don't allow this, and you can disable it. Once you disable it and scan one more time, there is nothing, the protocol is enabled. Okay, so you won't able to see this information. Okay, let's wait for the result, and definitely they will be there. Okay. I hope you understand, because this is the course for the cybersecurity. If you are interested in cybersecurity 100%, that will be beneficial for you. Okay. Yeah, Amia, thank you so much. But we are here for the cybersecurity, helping to people for the different types of technique tools. It is not difficult, but if you are willing to learn, so I do have course for you, which is very basic and is completely practical. So you can build your lab. I also put the lab session there, so you can just export. I have step-by-step, information for that course, and feel free to join the Discord. Okay, so on the Discord I will provide you, because right now it's $45, but I can definitely provide you the discount code there. So, and then, but the main thing is you have to you need to make sure that you are willing to learn. Okay, so no problem, it's not difficult. I mean, there are like a non-technical peoples, like they're doing super cool right now. So I do have a friend of mine that they're non-IT backgrounds. Okay, so and they're looking cool. So yeah, just make sure that. Okay, anyway, so now you will see to this 3389 is not enabled. So if you see 3389 is closed. Okay, so in the meantime, if you enable, that makes you vulnerable. And let's go back to our Kali Linux, and you'll see information. Okay, so the other thing I want to show you is the script that is very helpful. And you can also define the ports if you want it. So for example, if you want to script with the SMB only, and the port with 445 139 on the 192.168.35.104, and then PN is the it will assume that all hosts are up. You can also do the for example, if you want to, I don't want to scan like a like shutdown computer or shutdown port, so you can remove this. Okay, but it will pretend that it will scan for the enable network, or any kinds of port that are enabled, or any kinds of network that is enabled, or any kinds of IP address that are enabled. So this will help you to do it. Okay. Yes, I can help you on the I do have a lot of I was the 459 like in the world. I was the in the in the hack the box, I was top 449. So I mean, I can definitely help you on that. I do have, but it's been a long time I haven't logged into the hack the box, but I can definitely help you, no problem. So but feel free to like, share and subscribe, and just make sure that you join the Discord. Okay, but anything that I publish, so I can provide you guys update on the Discord. All right, so what's going on here means these are the port that we see here. And if you see 3389, I mean 135 and 139, 445, those are the protocols that are enabled. And I am gonna scan those 445, 139. I mean, you can add that. Okay, if you want more, you can add let's say for example 3389. Okay, so 3389 is a port for the remote desktop, and then this is my IP address. And again, so we are here in the domain controller and closed environment. This is the lab which I built myself, and that's what I'm recommending you to take this advantage, because this is the lab where I built it myself and published to you guys. Okay, so if you're willing to do that, there's a resource section where you can find a lot of information, a lot of resources. There are like 7 downloaded resources, and feel free to ask me questions, because that's what I create the Discord channel for you guys. Okay, all right, so now let's go ahead and hit enter. So this is not okay. All right, so now let's go back here. What's going on? You can remove this then. Okay, so that means it is not working. All right, so let me go ahead and remove this. Hold down. Okay, and remove this. Or we can do dash pn here, and you can do that as well, but it will be easier if you do this way. Okay, so yeah, just make sure that you can put before the SMB as well, so you can always scan that the specifically SMB. Okay, so whatever this SMB is there, how I can find URL for the target machine. What do you mean how I can find? What are you referring to? The try to hack me, or hack the box, or my lab? I mean, for the IP address, you can I think you missed that lab, so that's what I was talking here. So you can scan the network. Okay, so you have to scan that network to find the target. So you have to do here is, let's say for example, if you want to do nmap, and you can do 192.168 or 0/24. Okay, so this is the way you have to find it. You have to scan that whole network first, because you have to be patient and scan different types of subnet mask, /24, /20, /16, and then class A, class B, class C. You have to find those. Or you can, if you are in the enterprise network, you can always ask to the IT guy. Okay, and then you have to define your scope, and they will tell you how you have to there was a legal terms for that. Okay, yeah, I mean, you have to scan it. So that's what I'm telling you. You have to use the nmap. So that's what you need to for the very first thing. You have to gather the information. That means URL. You can find the IP address. You have to use the nmap for the real world. Okay, so I mean, I cannot talk that much more, but in the real world, you have to do the information gathering. Okay, so using nmap, mass scanning, all those fun stuff, you have to do it. All right, so sir, what does someone say your site IP address they can attack it? Not necessarily. So if you want to hide the IP address for the information, there are like a privacy policy for the domain provider. They provide you to they can hide that information. For example, if you're if you want to hide that information, I think you have to pay for that to hide that IP information. Yeah, in the domain controller, I mean DNS, whatever. But in the meantime, there's no way to hide that any information. But people are smart right now. I mean, they use different types of technique and find that information. So All right, so let's go back to our lab again. So now you'll see a lot of information, and let's say for example, you'll see SMB protocol, and then they have like a lot of SMB version 1, but you'll see SMB vulnerable. Okay, so this means that its valid credential account is disabled. So if you see the guest, right? I mean, it's just a technique, so you have to yeah, I pay for it because there's no way you can hide it from public. Either you are because you have to use the either firewall, or you have to use your own domain controller to hide that information, because you have to check the firewall and disable all those information, and you're only egressing and not ingressing, right? Egressing and ingress and egress are different, right? So egress is you are just putting that information out there. Like for example, if I'm in the computer and I'm trying to access the Google site, right? So that is egress. And then someone is trying to reach out to you, that is ingress. For example, if from your firewall, if someone get into your network, that is ingress. Okay, so that's how you need to make sure that your firewall is very, very secure, and it is up to date, and like latest graded, that, right? So that's why you have to be very, very careful while you're opening the port. I mean, there are a lot of things you can find that in the Google, like pretty much all these are there. So because I prefer to, because there's a best practice, you have to do it. Okay, in the best practice, what you have to do, you need to always make sure that you are trying to disable the firewall port, and you need to make your firewall latest version, all those fun stuff. Can we get some? Yes, I can do that, but our topic is only for the Active Directory pen testing for this course. Okay, so yeah, feel free to join the Discord, and you can ask the questions. Maybe from there I can provide you, I mean, you can find a lot of information in my YouTube videos there as well. So I provide you a lot of information. Okay, so feel free to do that. No, they can't attack your firewall unless if there's a vulnerability in your firewall. Okay, if let's say for example, sometimes people let me give you example. If you're using the Fortinet firewall, and then if there's a zero exploit for the Fortinet firewall, there could be possibility, but in the meantime, you need to make sure that you're only opening port for the egress, not ingress. Okay. And then you can use the Nmap tools to make sure that your firewall is secure or not. I mean, if you see something funny, like, okay, so if they reach out to your network, so okay, so this is valid credential, account is disabled, you can immediately disable those in the firewall, so they won't be able to get into your network. Okay, make sense? Cool. All right, so this is the, all right, so if you see right here, and this is the cool thing, right? So here, so SMB enumeration share account use and 192.168.104. This is the default account that was shared, and remote admin, they have announced login. 104, they do have the default access for. Okay, so here's a fun thing. So you can also, this is the folder. Okay, so that's what we find it, because we're just running one command. Okay, so this is called the information gathering. So this is the first step of your cybersecurity or if you are trying to ethical hacking, or this is the first layer of the information gathering, and then you can put that information to the node sections wherever you want it, and you can start from there. All right, so now the other thing you can also do, so I mean our goal is to get in the where is it, in the oh boy, where is it? So yeah, so our goal is to go inside this right now, because I see very interesting things here. And then you see the anonymous login, access, read and write. So now our goal is to make sure that need to be, trying to attack that. Okay, so if you're looking for the network engineer, what I recommend you to get started with your very first information, which is called, either you can start from the beginning. So if you're, let's say for example, if you're looking for any kinds of certification that will help you for the starting beginning, so Network Plus is the one good example, and good when the CompTIA start, so that will help you. Let me show you here, give me 1 second. So you can get this one. So this is the one of the popular for the network engineer. Okay, so and then once you do this, you can start taking the Cisco certification. So I was Cisco certified 2017, and then I get the Cisco certification, and after that, I did not maintain after 2021. You can you have to maintain that. So I put in the chat so you can find that. Okay. So, sir, can they access to your personal information? Yes. I mean, nothing is secure. So even though if you see my video in the YouTube, so there is one OSNIT for the information for the phone number, and then nothing is secure right now. The only thing you can secure is if someone calls you, you need to validate that person if that is legit or not. Okay, so either you need to call them. So sometimes here's the thing. If someone call you and you are not able to call back to them, that means there is a suspicious. So you have to make sure that if someone's tell you, hey, I'm blah, 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 and then you need to make sure that that person in your contact is not there or not, right? If that is there, so you can call them directly from your actual phone number where you communicate. Okay, so yeah, because I mean, there's particular things you can do very dangerous, because that's like in the dark web, there's like a lot of information is exported already. Okay, all right. Okay, so any questions, guys? We are almost an hour and 10 minutes. So what I can tell you, let's go ahead and continue tomorrow. I will be live around like tomorrow 11 o'clock. If you haven't joined the Discord, you can join the Discord, so feel free to join. And I will publish tomorrow before before I go live, and you can get that information. Okay, and again, so if you're looking for any kinds of discount code, let me know in the Discord, and I will definitely provide you the discount code. But I need your help to support. Okay, they can attack by I mean, DDoS is challenging right now for the if you have good firewall, that will help you. But if you're hosting anything unsecure, 100% that will be DDoS there. So till yesterday, one of my vendor called me, and then they have like a lot of DDoS attack to their web page, and that means they have payment system in that web page, and they're trying to do it. And then we need to make sure that, because in the virtual environment, if you're using cloud, they do have their own firewall, so you can enable and disable some sort of port. Okay. So WhatsApp, good firewall. I don't know what you're asking, but if you're looking for, if you're referring to the firewall, firewall, they usually have good, but you have to configure. There is a let me show you one thing as well. So nowadays they have the Arrow firewall. It's called Arrow. But if you're looking for ERRO, Arrow, so right here. So this is the you can find this information here. Okay, so this is not a sponsor. Okay, so this is the firewall where they have, most of the time they have, every time they update and patch the firewall. So this is the home firewall. You can use that. Okay, so that means it says end-to-end. Yeah, that is encrypted, because in any kinds of chat system right nowadays, you need to make sure that MFA is enabled, and the once you enable end-to-end encryption, again, so WhatsApp people, from the administrative perspective, they can access to your chat system. But I recommend you to use the Signal. Signal is also one of the good platform. So Signal. So Signal app. So Signal app you can install in your Windows, Mac, iPhone, whatever. So this is the that's what I use. This is not, again, so this is not a sponsor. Okay, so this is the end-to-end encryption rather than the WhatsApp. So that's super easy. If you find the domain, you can just do ping Google, for example, and if you ping that Google, and you'll see the IP address here. Okay, and then you'll see a lot of IP address. Or you can also do you can do nmap and Google. Okay, you can do that as well. There are a lot of ways you can do it, but you need to make sure that sometimes this should be attacked. Just make sure that is there. Okay. Can you trust the Signal app for? Yeah, I use daily life the Signal. Yes, we can. For the Barb Suite, yes. This is a proxy. It is easier. Again, so I don't trust WhatsApp. Okay, to be honest with you. But I recommend. I personally I use Signal. I don't use Signal. I'm sorry, WhatsApp. So that's what I use here. Okay. Cloudflare, maybe they host it in Cloudflare. Yeah. If the Cloudflare is there, so that means they're hosted in the Cloudflare. But you can go deeper, 100%. You'll find that. So you can do nmap, you can do ping, or you can do nslookup. You can do. I usually don't trust the whois, right? They will find that information, but if you have these tools, you can find that directly here. Okay. All right, guys. How is that they are listening in your conversation? I mean, they'll again. So how you can understand the WhatsApp is secure? There's no way you have to trust one of them. There's no way you are, or either you build your own chat system. There's no way you have to build your own chat system if you don't trust other. Okay, so yeah, you can go here and you can find that privacy, and you will compare WhatsApp, and you can compare the privacy section for the Signal. So that will be helpful. Okay, maybe here, terms and policy here, and you can find that information here. Okay. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. So we'll continue, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll continue from attacking tomorrow with this one. Okay. All right. Exciting moment. Thank you so much, guys, for joining these sessions. I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. No worries. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope you will be online tomorrow as well. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, so anyone wants my course, let me know in the Discord, okay? So I can provide you the discount code. So all right, so thank you so much, guys. I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.